Okay, I need to show you something, and I really hope my Indian friends forgive me for putting out these secrets on YouTube especially. We all know that most Indians are vegetarian, but since I made some friends in India, I have been taking so many of them to non-vegetarian restaurants. They asked me actually, am I turning them into non-vegetarian? This story is more complex and I will make it easy for you to understand what's really going on. So the first thing we need to know is how did Indians become non-vegetarian? Because the first concept which we have is Indians are the vegetarian people. At least for a foreigner, that's what we think. And to explain that, I found out that Indians, even 3,000 years before Christ, there are historical proof of Indians who were non-vegetarian. So, seems like non-vegetarian is not a new thing in India today. It's been there forever. Yet, when you dig deep, you will find out one of the biggest boom of non-vegetarians in India came with the introduction of new cultures as, for example, Islam coming in India. But one of the biggest change, or what I'm addressing now, is something which is pretty recent. In these 2000s, the consumption of chicken specifically have been growing so fast. And this seeming like something which is almost foreign thing. And I realized also that the biggest boom again happened in the last decade, which is also the same time in which most foreign fast food have been coming to India. Does that mean that foreign fast food have been pushing Indians to become non-vegetarian, especially of consuming chicken? No. Again, the only thing which happened with the foreign fast food is that they made it much more available that people could buy it and count that they're actually buying. Indians have been consuming non-vegetarian meals, especially in so many other states, which might not be the states in which I am now. In Gujarat, the bigger part is still vegetarian, but in other states, it's always been very normal to consume non-vegetarian. I'm actually not changing Indians into non-vegetarian. I think I was ignorant in thinking that Indians are only vegetarian. And I came to realize that not all of them are vegetarian. Some are non-vegetarians. And even for those who I thought it might be because of religious reasons, some of them take vegetarian meals only on some specific days, and on some other days they cannot. Which I think the simple way to put this is foreigners are not changing Indians into non-vegetarian, but they might become an opportunity of them to remember that they can try again non-vegetarian meal. As for me, as a foreigner in India, mostly I tend to take only non-vegetarian meals because that's what I've been used to since back in my country. And for the bigger part in India, I mostly take only chicken actually. So that proves also that there is actually chicken in India. And even after so many years in India, I still learn new stuff every time. Thanks so much for being here. Catch you next time.